In this video, we'll be taking a look at two MLB games happening on April 18, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Angels versus Tampa Bay Rays. The series finale between the Los Angeles Angels and the Tampa Bay Rays takes place on Thursday afternoon in Tampa Bay. As we approach the end of April, both teams are performing reasonably well, hovering near the .500 mark for the season. The Los Angeles Angels are currently on their longest road trip of the year, about to leave Tampa Bay for a 3-game series in Cincinnati before heading back home. They head into Wednesday night's matchup against the Rays after losing 3 out of 4 games. Despite the Angels' weariness from being on the road, they almost secured a victory in Game 2 of the series, leading by 2 runs with 2 outs in the 9th inning before Tampa Bay rallied to force extra innings. On Tuesday, following a grueling 13-inning game, the Angels mounted a comeback with 2 runs in the 9th inning to turn a 4-3 deficit into a 5-4 win. Anthony Rendon hit a single to tie the game, and Taylor Ward's 3rd hit of the night brought in the go-ahead run. The Tampa Bay Rays have struggled to find consistent success this season. They have 10 wins going into Wednesday's game against the Angels, but have yet to replicate the sustained performance that carried them to the playoffs in 2023. Tuesday's game was a significant step forward as the Rays rallied from a 2-run deficit in the 9th inning with 2 outs and no one on base. They then outlasted the Angels in a 13-inning battle, again scoring 2 runs with 2 outs in the 13th inning. However, they were unable to capitalize on this momentum on Wednesday night, falling 5-4 to the Angels after giving up 2 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Amed Rosario had a strong individual performance for the Rays, going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a home run in a losing effort. In the upcoming matchup, the Rays will face the Angels pitcher Canning, who has struggled this season, allowing 5 home runs with an earned run average nearing 10. He has given up 21 hits in just 13.2 innings of work, averaging only 4 strikeouts per start. The Rays will counter with Pepiot, who has performed decently thus far. Last year, Pepiot was a strikeout pitcher with 38 strikeouts in 42 innings, split between relief and starting roles. This season, he has already recorded 20 strikeouts in 16.2 innings and allowed only 12 hits. Pepiot will face an Angels lineup that has been inconsistent, batting under .240 as a team. Both teams enter this game with near .500 records for the season, but the Rays have been underwhelming compared to last year's successful campaign. They will start Ryan Pepiot, who has struggled, allowing 10 earned runs and 12 hits in 16.2 innings across 3 starts. The Angels will start Griffin Canning, who has similarly struggled, allowing 15 earned runs and 21 hits in 13.2 innings over 3 starts. While both pitchers have had difficulties, Pepiot did have a strong outing in Colorado, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Canning has already given up 5 home runs this season in limited innings, while Pepiot has yielded 3 home runs in 16.2 innings, following a season where he surrendered 7 home runs in 42 innings. Both teams have seen their games go over the total in 4 of their last 5 contests leading up to Tuesday's game. Griffin Canning carries a troubling earned run average of 9.98 and may struggle against the Rays lineup. Pepiot is also expected to face challenges, likely leading to a high-scoring affair where both offenses thrive. Given the pitching struggles of both teams, particularly with allowing home runs, this game has the potential to be high-scoring. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Detroit Tigers. 2 teams from the American League are facing off in Detroit to conclude a 4-game series during a relatively quiet stretch for Major League Baseball. The Texas Rangers are on the road, traveling to meet the Detroit Tigers in the series finale on Thursday afternoon. This game follows a split in the first 2 matchups, with the Rangers clinching a narrow 1-0 victory in the series opener on Monday night, and the Tigers responding with a 4-2 win in the second game on Tuesday. Texas had a strong start to the season but had stumbled recently, losing 7 of their last 10 games before Wednesday's match against Detroit. The Rangers entered Wednesday's play with a 9-9 record for the year, just holding onto a slim half-game lead over the Angels for the top spot in the American League West. In Tuesday's game, Texas managed 6 hits, but no player had more than one, and they failed to get an extra base hit throughout the contest. Detroit made a late rally in Tuesday's game to level the series against the Rangers at 1 win apiece. The Tigers began Wednesday's action in 3rd place in the American League Central with a 10-7 record, trailing the Guardians by 2 games for the top spot. After 2 low-scoring games to start the series, there's intrigue surrounding how the final game will unfold. Leiter is making his major league debut, averaging about 4.1 innings per outing during his minor league career. While he's undoubtedly talented, his ability to face major league hitters will be closely watched. He might have an early advantage against the lineup, but as the game progresses, especially if he struggles with his secondary pitches, that advantage could diminish. Mita, despite a misleading final score in his recent start, performed well without issuing any walks, delivering a quality outing. With Detroit's home advantage and Mita's experience, they have a slight edge in this matchup, especially considering the uncertainties around Leiter. Therefore, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. As of Wednesday, Texas has had the under-hitting in 10 out of their 18 games this season. They currently rank 12th in the majors, averaging 4.94 runs per game, with an overall average of 9.17 runs in their games. On the road, their scoring drops slightly to 4.63 runs per game, with road games averaging 9.38 runs. Detroit has seen the under-hit in 10 of their 17 games this season, ranking 26th in runs per game at 3.53, with an average total of 7.12 runs per game. At home, they average 3.11 runs per game, with a total average of 7.33 runs per game. The first 2 games of this series saw totals of 1 and 6 runs respectively. Offensive struggles were apparent in the 3rd game, with only 2 players logging more than 1 hit combined. Mita has been solid, keeping opponents to under .250 batting average this season. With the Tigers' offensive challenges, Leiter should be able to navigate through his debut with a decent start. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.